using the Dr. Pierre Ricaud and Yves Rocher this week, and Yves Rocher, I don't know how you pronounce it. This is Dr. Pierre Ricaud, that pink. This is Yves Rocher and Dr. Pierre Ricaud, and I'll put all the information when I do it in the daytime. This is just one coat so far, obviously I'm going to do more. 2 coats now of each one. The only one that doesn't need another coat is this metallic-y, pearly effect one. Right, this is 3 coats now, apart from the accent now, and this is just 2. I like the effect you get with these. I've only got 2 coats on this hand so far. Right, there's 2 coats. I mean, 3 coats now on this hand. I quite like those colours together, the fawn and or tan if you prefer, and the pale pink. It's like slightly pearly on my thumb, but I don't really notice it that much on the other nails, but I do like it. Right, I've got a problem again with the computer. As soon as, if I try to use the webcam is attached to the top of the screen of the computer. How can I show you with the mirror, perhaps? You see where the light is up there? The light. The webcam is next to there. I don't mean I've got like a little webcam clipped onto the top of the computer. I mean the webcam is all built into the laptop. So before, if I put my fingers and get behind where the webcam's situated, if I put my fingers like behind where the webcam's situated, usually I can keep the picture there, but it's still going to there unless I've got the computer half folded up. This is why you can see the bottom part of the keyboard. I've got to have the computer half folded up, almost shut, and tipped right up on its hinge, and that's the only way the picture will stay. And I can't keep doing these hit and miss videos where I'm holding it in front of what I think is the webcam and I'm just looking at a white computer screen and hoping it's going to pick up. So I can only apologise for the total inadequacy. I was always apologising for the inadequacy, and now it's become almost 100% inadequacy, so I do my very best in impossible circumstances. So these are the nail polishes I'm using, Yves Rocher and 2 of the Dr. Pierre Ricaud ones, and as you can see those in the daylight now. I'm hoping they're showing up anyway. And on this hand, on the accent now, I just used the gold one. I'll try and show you the brushes. This is the Yves Rocher. They're really good nail polishes, very glossy. I mean this one is quite a sheer one, but then 3 coats is enough to make opacity. But it's really very good nail polish, and it dries extremely glossy, which is what I like about these nail polishes. So that was Dr. Pierre Ricaud, but I believe Dr. Pierre Ricaud and Yves Rocher are all maybe made by the same company, but I think their brushes, can you see, is a little bit more wide, a little bit wider I should say, whereas Dr. Pierre Ricaud, I think the brushes are just a tiny bit narrower. I'm not sure. Let's look at the other one. But they are really very good nail polishes, and I've always found the companies reliable anyway. So this is the first day after I applied this last night. Now I'll tell you what they're called. Right, this one is called Rose Pastel. Oh, I should imagine that's pronounced. Oh, we've got frozen screen. I'm hoping it's still going on recording. It usually does, even though as I'm looking at everything's frozen. But this is called Rose Pastel. Pastel pink, would that be? Pastel pink. This one's called Beige nacre. I don't know how you pronounce nacre. Beige nacre. I don't know what that stands for, something beige something or other. This one's just called Magnolia. So we'll see how these go on over the week. And I am sorry about the inadequacy of the recording. I'll do some with the camera as the week goes on. And Barbie says bye. Bye bye. Oh dear. Well, I've tipped the computer up on this, and so, oh, hang on, we're going again. Everything's gone white. Oh, goodness gracious me. I was hoping to do I think I've shown you enough of these now, but I can highly recommend them. I don't know how many more times I've got to apologise for the inadequacy, because each time when I do a new recording, the inadequacy is even worse. Because I've just got a complete white screen again now. I can't even stop the recording because there's nothing. I've just got a blank white screen. If the mirror is recording what I'm looking at, I mean, if the camera is... I can't even talk properly because my nerves are bad enough as it is, and this just made it worse. But if the mirror is recording what the computer screen looks like, you can see this is... Oh, we've just got a picture just come back momentarily. So, I shall be back in... I'll show you how I shall have to do recordings with this camera, which is also extremely inadequate. So how I'm even going to get it onto the computer when I have to have everything tipped up and the laptop nearly closed, but we'll see. Oh, it makes a change to be able to do the recording without me having to tip it up, or so... I like to be thorough, but I wasn't able to show that properly before because I don't... And we've got flickering and flashing at the top, and now the lines are going across, and now we've gone completely white again. So, oh dear, oh dear. Now we've come back because can we see them? They do look very good together, these colours. Quite delicate, nice for springtime. Well, I applied this Wednesday night. It's Sunday today and it's still perfect. It's not leaving any shrink back from the tips, even on this hand. So it's really perfectly good wearing nail polish. Monday today. This is how this looks on the day after I applied it last Wednesday night. So it's lasted nearly the whole week. And it looks pretty good still. Yeah, very good nail polish. So this is just one day off a full week's wear. Very good. Bath time. Yay. Very good. This is a week tomorrow, and I've just had my hands immersed in the bath for about 20 minutes, and it's still fine apart from this one on my little finger, and it's just a bit of tip wear, but that's really, really good nail polish. I can recommend these.